Hey, this is a groovy spot right here. They call it the Weeknight spot. And coming up next is Weeknight with Muller. The grooviest late night / overnight talk show that you'll ever see. And trust me, you need something that's groovy. Isn't that right, Fabrice?
Absolutely, Illy. And speaking of groovy, after tonight's Weeknight update episode, get ready to have a groovy night with Joey Headphones on the Headphones Hour. Don't miss it.
Right on. And stay tuned after that for the Speed Stick Show. You do not want to miss a second of what we have cooking for you right now on Nick at Night. So move along with us. Doctors recommend that you watch a late night show that is funny, entertaining, and groovy, so that way you won't end up with high blood pressure. Well, Weeknight Update has all the good things that you need to see on a late night show and more. So this is what the doctors recommend. From the YouTube Dog Show. Yes, Olivia Munn has been banned from listening here. It's Weeknight Update with Olivia Muller, and now a man who is way more talented than Olivia Munn is. Oh, we gotta say it. I mean, it's the truth, right? Mr. Olivia Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm really going to be over the grasshoppers. Alright. The theme song is composed by Baby Lamb Creations. Diamond Dark Cammy is responsible for the bumpers. And the previews were made by Fabrice Roach, like Rockable 10. He also, edits the sketches and the interviews and things like that. He's really good. He is really, really good. Alright? Now, the Shoutout Spotlight are really good too. Spike Spark Ken is really good with this man edits. Alex K, his animations, and the intros to some of the segments that we do here on the program. The Anthony Pente Show, or the Anthony Pente Show, excuse me, is responsible for the reactions and things like that. Less Than Zero has some musical songs for us to listen to. Matt Explorers has some animations, and so does Dan the Toon Man. Now, I feel good about tonight's show, but before we get started, I just want to tell you some really good news. Alright, now this is big. Alright, you remember last week? I was telling you about all the things that have been happening to Anastasia Jane, with her grandparents and things like that. Well, she just told me that her grandparents have been recovered. They are totally recovered, and she said she will, possibly return to Weeknight Update this week. All right, so there's some good news there. Now, only downside to the whole thing is, of course, she told me in the DMs on Twitter, but apparently something happened to her Twitter page. I don't know what, but long story short, it's not there anymore, and because of that, you can't really follow her on Twitter. But her YouTube channel is still up. It's still thriving. So please check her out. Please send her some love and tell her that I sent you over there, okay? And also keep praying. Keep praying. Not only for her and her family, but also for everybody else, alright? It's just a nice thing to do. Alright? Alright, what's up? What's up with Olivia Munn? A woman who wants to be a big star. Of course, she is not a talented lady. Here's an example. Listen to this. She recently said that her secret to being lovely is this. And she wants you to do it. Okay? Eat Japanese potatoes. That's right. She wants you to eat Japanese potatoes. That's not cool. Also, that's messed up. But anyway, she has a major problem as well. She doesn't know the difference between perception and reality. What? She's in Hollywood, okay? How could she not know that? Reality, that is what you are living in, okay? Perception, that's your imagination. Come on! Wait. Hold on. Apparently she doesn't really know how to read or do any, or much else either. Or at least that's what everybody has been told. Again, I could be wrong, but let's be honest. The people who are watching this show, that's you folks out there, don't even know who Olivia Munn is. Alright? And I'm pretty sure that you don't really like Olivia Munn either. So, I appreciate that. Alright? I appreciate you now. I appreciate the love and support. Alright? We all appreciate it. And now, MP and the Pink Cat have something special for you. It's called the Top 8 List. There we go. Alright, what you got for us tonight? Tonight's category, top 8 reasons. Oh, man. Sorry about that, folks. Little slip there. But anyway, tonight's category goes like this. Top 8 reasons why Olivia Munn will never be a big star. Number 8, she was on a dating show for a few weeks. Number 7, she's not talented. Number 6, she never told one funny joke at the Apollo Theater. Number 5, her acting is just plain trash. Number 4, she actually danced on a garbage can right before the cops showed up. Number 3, she was arrested 45 times for breaking into Walgreens after dark. Number 2, Tom Green made fun of her career 45 times without being ridiculed. And number 1, the only person who wanted her to succeed in Hollywood is John Mulaney. That was a really good list. Thank you. You did a good job. Thank you. You too. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, boys. Thank you very much. We'll be right back. You can still call it Weeknight Update. Now, here it is. Your final tonight.
Coming this fall, the magical tale of Betty the Beetle, who gets into all kinds of shenanigans. Oh, Betty.
Oh, what a desert the TV tile places. Nick at Night is a tropical oasis. Good TV refreshes you and me.
Nick at Night.
Hey, if you need carpeting at your house, don't go out to shop. Keep warm, save your gas, and call Empire at 588-2300. We're the people who come to you. And we've got the carpeting you want in stock, too, so we can install it in just a few days. And with credit, you won't make an installment payment for 60 days. And don't forget, with 2 rooms or more, you get a Bissell shampooer free. That's my company, Empire.
588-2300 Empire.
Call right now.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys. How you doing tonight, Ed? I'm doing alright. So let me get this straight. Anastasia's grandparents are fully recovered, right? That's right. And Anastasia Jane is going to return to doing lines for the sketches, right? That's what she told me, yeah? Well, alright. This is pretty good. Yes, this is very, very good news. Of course. We still have to wait and see, who else we can get to join our Weeknight Update team. Because, let's be honest, our team is still very small. Well, let's be honest, we haven't really found any new covers lately. The last time we found any newcomers was what, last month or 2 months ago? Yeah, pretty much. Wow. We need to get more. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And speaking of that, it's time for some talking time. Let's talk about it, folks.
Let's talk about it.
Alright. Now, let's go over some of the basic steps. Right? Let's go over the basic things, okay? Now, we all know that Olivia Munn got her start on the G4 network, which it's later been defunct and blah blah blah. She was on the Daily Show for a while. Actually, she was only on for like a couple weeks, but this right here is what really got me steamed a little bit. Listen to this, okay? Olivia Munn decided to eat Japanese potatoes to help her stay young. And I'm like, really? It makes no sense. Especially because even though they do have hyaluronic acid, it doesn't really make much sense. She said, I've talked about this before and I still stand by it. Japanese potatoes that are high in hyaluronic acid help keep wrinkles away. Well, for now, that's true, but I don't really think that you're supposed to get your beauty secrets from Connie Chung. Especially considering the fact that Connie Chung is a newscaster. And here's the thing, okay? When you're reporting the news or you're doing a talk show, looks don't really matter, okay? If you can report the news or if you, I'm sorry, let me calm down, okay? If you can report the news or if you can tell jokes and do or conduct interviews and things like that, you should be good to go. When did looks ever get factored in to this whole thing? Oh boy, this is my nightmare. Okay, if more people were on television or focused on their looks rather than their own jobs, or practically anybody in particular, we would have ended up with less teachers, more models, more supermodels, and apparently more lawsuits than you could stick a stick at. For crying out loud. Oh. Meanwhile, Olivia Munn, say what you want about her, but keep this in mind, alright? He's not that great at all. Alright? Well, let me give you an example, okay? This is what really gets me mad, okay? He doesn't know the difference between perception and reality. Or if she does, it's just that she doesn't know the struggles of how they go in Hollywood. Well, that's a big thing. I think that she needs to really understand this whole thing. She said, to Entertainment Tonight's Matt Cohen, while promoting a new film, The Gateway, why would anybody get her involved in that film is pretty much unknown to everybody at this point. But let me tell you what she said. Alright, she said, what I have probably struggled with more is perception versus reality. There's a lot of people who see you one way, and no matter how much good you try to do in the world, no matter who you are or what your friends know of you, there is a perception that is put onto you and that does become your reality in some ways. Okay? So she is a little bit smarter than we give her credit for, okay? But here's the thing, okay? You have to show who you really are, in public, okay? Not just on your job. No, you got to go out in public and show people who you really are, okay? And so far, based on what we already know about Olivia Munn, You know, her being the self-centered, egotistical maniac that she is, you know, in the movies, that's what everybody thinks about her. And you know, in real life. And there's nothing that she can do about it. Meanwhile, there's something that we need to do right now, and that is wrap up another episode of this program. Thank you so much for watching. Keep the faith alive, keep praying, keep smiling, keep giving everybody some positive vibes, and I'll see you tomorrow. That's the news. I'm Owski. Swallow by parole.
Oh, what a desert the TV tile places. Nick at Night is a tropical oasis. Good TV refreshes you and me.
Nick at Night.